Indian Prime Minister Modi has been good for his country's economy thanks to his reputation as a pro-business leader. India's future seems brighter. He just released the government's budget, and it builds upon his plan to keep the country on a growth track. Shweta Bajaj has this.
Of the work that we have done,
it was a budget which was watched closely with a whole lot of expectations, especially to create jobs and take India on a high growth path. And the Indian Finance Minister did not let people down by announcing a budget that addressed various concerns. The attention was on the infrastructure sector. Investment in infrastructure will go up by $11.3 billion in 2015-2016. A national infrastructure fund will be set up along with tax-free infrastructure bonds for projects in roads, rail and irrigation. Also, there will be a restructuring of public-private partnership where the government will take up majority of the risk. The Indian Finance Minister said all this will be made possible by making India investment-friendly.
Investors spend a large amount of time and resources in getting multiple permissions required. We aim towards ease of doing business. I have myself launched an e-biz portal which integrates 14 regulatory permissions at one source. However, if we really want to create jobs, we have to make India an investment destination which permits the start of business in accordance with publicly stated guidelines and criteria.
As India's Finance Minister Arun Jaitley delivered his first full budget speech under Narendra Modi, he said India's growth in financial year 2015-2016 will be between 8 and 8.5%. Taxes for corporate India were reduced from 30% to 25%, and wealth tax was abolished, but India's super rich would now pay 2% tax on income above $162,000 per year.
I'm very happy with it overall. It is not a big bang budget, but a long-term, 4, 5 or 7, 8 years visionary budget. It has not made some cheap announcements here and there, but is looking at the growth of India and development, which is the agenda of the government.
Many expected that India would do away with subsidies and put its money in expenditure, but instead, India announced that it would boost the efficiency of a rural job creation scheme called MNREGA, that is India's costliest welfare program. It would also boost direct welfare payments into bank accounts and gradually replace benefits in kind. For years, India's budget has been about making a political statement with an aim to please all. But this time round, it was all about the economy with an attention on growth. India's poor have also been given attention with a social security scheme and an insurance plan. That's not all. With attention on manufacturing sector, India will also be putting in money into job creation and skill development to take advantage of its two-thirds population that is below the age of 35. Shweta Bajaj, CCTV, New Delhi.